Hello, this is Jason Hahn. This is my third week's assignment on evaluating myself and two other students. First of all, today I'm going to spend the time to evaluate Kyle and Kevin. First off, I would like to start with Kyle. Kyle, I really enjoyed your video. However, the whiteboard behind you that said you were awesome was a nice way to change the pace. It was really kind of neat to see that. I also like that you were honest about how you feel that you know people. It's not that you're better than them, it's just that you know them. You might also want to include less names next time because you spent a lot of time giving us names so we get sidetracked. And also, I started to lose focus on what you were actually talking about when I was following the names. I did like your reason for going back to school, however. It was really interesting to know that people that do campaigns are usually dropouts or unemployed. It's nice to see that there's a way for them to get back into the workforce slowly and a little bit of time. Thank you for your video and to keep up the great work. My next video that I would like to talk about is Kevin's video. Kevin, I really enjoyed your video. I thought it was very funny that you talked about all of the new friends you've made since you were the man that made sure the coffee pots had electricity and everybody had power so they could run their laptops and their video games. I'm sure that that power comes in handy. Your story about the helicopter ride was very entertaining. I've also been on many helicopters. I went through aerosol school, so I can kind of relate with your helicopter rides and your experiences. You kept my attention throughout your video. The only thing I would suggest is perhaps a change of scenery. The bookshelf behind you was kind of distracting, and people would wander off and start to look at it. It distracts from your actual speech. So, other than a change of scenery and stand behind something a little less plain or a little more plain, I think would benefit you in the long run. My video I felt was a decent video. I was slightly nervous, but I'm getting over that quickly. I am glad that I included the part about learning to scuba dive when I was in Hawaii. That was one of the key points for relaxation and to get away from actually being in the military and experiencing the culture and the ocean and seeing a lot of different things that I would have never seen growing up on a dairy in Kansas. I think I was a little stiff in my posture. I kept my hands down to my side, and I realized that that I need to loosen up a little bit and talk with my hands a little bit, not to point or to aim, but just to actually use them to show emphasis and emotion. I should have included a story about being stopped by a police officer on the way back from the Dallas Cowboys Denver Bronco game. My buddy, who was a Broncos fan, was driving, and he was driving a little quickly. When he got pulled over, the police officer seen me trying to sleep in the back seat with my Dallas Cowboys jersey on, and he sympathized in the fact that I was a Cowboys fan. Even though we were in Colorado, he was hoping that someday the Dallas Cowboys would beat the Denver Broncos and that he could take it to his friends and his coworkers and rub it in their face. So that got us out of the ticket. All in all, I think my video was good. I just need to learn to loosen up a lot more. And I think that I've come a long ways in doing that, and I continue to improve on myself every week. Thank you, and I look forward to next.